All right. Okay. So let's get the meeting started. Gentlemen, we missing a couple people, but that's all right. We got a couple main people here. My brother and I. We don't make the whole group, but it is my brother, Mr. Chef Max, me, Mr. Torre, brother Duran, Mr. Brookins, my other brother Rio, Mr. Davenport. Bringing new people in. We are very, very sensitive of who we bring in here because this is not some, outside business public thing. This is it's an intimate group where this is for family and family royalty. And so if you're in this group, you're considered someone who either is or will be close knit in our operations and what we got going on. Now we have our own things. So everybody has their own things. What is the group? The group is Enoch, the Empire Nation of Kings. Whoever's got that loud on the background, put it on mute.
That's me, Big Homie.
It's okay. And so the Empire Nation of Kings is the empire meaning territory. The nation is what we are building together. Peace and blessings, Brother Duran. The nation is what we are building together. The kingdoms is what each and every one of us has. Mr. Reggie there has his own catering company and construction flipping company as well. Mr. Duran has a cleaning company. I have many, y'all know, many companies. Mr. Pierre has a construction company over there as well. Mr. Greg, y'all have a private construction company as well. Mr. Buck, y'all have a private company, construction company as well. You don't understand how the power that y'all have, and my brothers and I are going to help y'all release it. So, the first thing we do is we say who we are. If you don't know who you are, you can't move forward in life. If you don't know who you are, what you're doing won't take you anywhere. You'll just be spinning your wheels, doing a bunch of the right shit in too many different ways, so you can't go anywhere. And so, who am I? I am an indomitable, God fearing family man of my word in my community. I'm a leader, a lover, an imperturbable warrior, a dedicated father, and one of the most innovative men you can ever meet.
Mm.
Mr. Dre, shoot it.
How you doing, guys? I'm Reggie, aka Chef Max. I'm the founder of the Humble Chef LLC. As a dedicated business leader, my mission extends beyond my role as a successful entrepreneur. I'm committed to empowering individuals and communities to overcome challenges and achieve success. My goal is to raise awareness among my like-minded individuals, building generational wealth, and to support the collective growth and the well-being of those around me. I look forward to discussing our achievements and our shared objectives to get us to the next level. Hey,
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
I'm new to this. My fault.
good. Take your
I'm
time
new
too,
to
man. It
You
ain't. It
go,
ain't. I
you
mean,
good, go
take your
ahead,
time.
right,
bro.
right, right. I'm new to this. I'm Greg, aka Buck. I basically want to help the people that surround me in and out the community, not just my skin color, but more. I'm about uplifting people and uplifting myself and striving hard. I'm a warrior and a king, and I'm a winner.
Whew. Whew.
Hey, that
Woo.
shit, kid.
I told you they cold. I told you they cold, bro. They need to be here.
Hey,
Mr.
Yeah,
P.
I told you I was coming.
Yeah, you serious too.
Yeah,
So that
welcome,
was
King.
phenomenal. You know who you are. Welcome, King. You know exactly who
thank
you are. That's one thing that what you just did took us weeks. You're powerful. You're very powerful. We had to take weeks to be able to shoot that like that, bro. You came with it. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You're
you.
powerful.
That's because
You
I'm,
want help?
I'm dedicated to everything I do and say. That's why.
Respect. We're gonna show you that same dedication back. Mr. Pierre, you appreciate you. Mr. Pierre, shoot it.
Yes, sir. I'm here, man. So I'm Pierre Mack. I got a long story, man, but a powerful story, man. So I endured a lot, and so my journey started whereas though when I was young, 18, I got put away, following the wrong crowd. Did 20 years. Came home, had my mind made up in there from the beginning that I was coming out and I was going to change my life. I was going to change a journey. I wanted more out of life.
Leave your
So
screen on.
success. My screen.
Yeah, turn your screen. We need to see you, brother.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
family.
I'm touching my screen, my video, and it ain't coming on.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to cut your knowledge off. That's my fault. Keep going.
Yeah. So so the journey started from that ordeal itself. So what I learned through that storm was it got to be a rainbow on the other side. I just got to figure it out. So in order to figure that out, I just had to change my mind. So I just took on books. So while everybody else was playing in the yard, I was educating myself, going to school, doing things like that. So coming out of that situation, um, I thought I was going to get back and do the right thing and get on track. And then life hit you. And I got diagnosed with cancer. So
Mm.
I didn't know I had this. My stomach was hurting. I had stomach pains. I tell every black man, get checked. I just tell you, get checked. I was fortunate enough to go in early and I survived it, bro. I just now finished all my treatments and I was hustling in the midst of it. I was flipping properties, still working, still getting up every day, still grinding. I was determined. I
That's
had my
something to
mind
relax.
made up that I was gonna get it, and I ain't make no excuses. And I stood around people that make excuses every day, and I was going through some shit, and I ain't share it with nobody. But I was going through something that most people would have crumbled under. But I still managed to get up every day, and I was getting it. So I know that God got a better plan for me. He ain't done with me yet.
Oh,
So I was
come on.
blessed to be in the presence of men like yourself, but I had to work hard and get myself out the mud and get my mind right in order to be in y'all company right now today. So
Shit.
I take this opportunity as a blessing because I know as many men that don't get the opportunity to be in a room with such men as yourself and ambitious, like-minded individuals. Because I'm a strong believer in this, man. If you fly with eagles, you gonna make it. But if you fly with the pigeons, you gonna be a pigeon, man.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that. Come on, man. That's what I'm
I like
talking
that.
about, bro. You.
Yeah.
I'm proud, bro. I got the right
Appreciate
motherfuckers in here, man. And I want to say we had to get our minds right to be in the same rooms as gentlemen like yourself, beloved. It's not a one-way street, bro. We all had to get our minds right. We This is what this group is for. We get to the nitty-gritty in this group. This is where we become king. Where else do we have training? This is where we become kings. Ain't no, yeah, we were born kings. That's why we always make it. But where is our training? Where is our kingdom? Where is our people? How are we gonna move together? And everybody think the great shit you doing is too out there. Maybe you should just chill out and get a job. This is where we come. And we are honored to have you, bro. You are one of us. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Ain't no doubt.
Mr. Duran, Mr. Brookins. You there? You hear me? Mr. Brookins at work, but let's see.
Yes, yes, you. No,
My
yes,
man,
yes, I am.
my man. Give it to me. Shoot it. Who are you, King?
Hi, everybody. My name is Deron Brookins. I'm a king, and I love family and good people in my life. And my goal recently, right now, is to make sure that everybody that surrounds me just keep their head straight. Because not everybody's gonna have a good day. You might just need to get something off. You might need to just talk some business ideas. I'm just here to just help keep moving forward, so you can be the best that you can be with yourself.
Appreciate that. The fuck I'm talking about. That's my brother Duran right there. It- this is the group. We also have Rio, and that completes our four. But now we are six. Oh, excuse me. Where's Buck? Because Buck is here too. That would be seven.
I don't know if y'all got another buck in the group, but that's my name too.
Yeah, no, not Buck. Cash. Where's
Oh,
Cash?
oh, oh, all right, yeah. I don't know where my cousin is. He might be at his other job, probably.
Understood. And so when he gets here, then we'll move on forward with Cash, but then it'll be seven. But we are going to grow this group. Now, everybody who's in this group joining at the first level, they have to pay $100 a month. Y'all don't. waving that. We already work together. For Duran and Chef Max, my brother Reggie, we we we've been working together for about the last couple of days with Mr. Buck. I'm calling Mr. Greg. I apologize. And Mr. Pierre, we've been working together for the last couple of days. Mr. Pierre and I have been working together for about last 4 days. And I've been drilling, pause. These brothers, they skills, they work, they quality. These men have integrity. These men have everything that we teach. These men have loyalty. These men have honesty. These men have good work ethic. This shit is real. But now is the fun time. So today is all about processes. What are your business processes? Now, anybody who wants to take notes, that's fine. But even I take notes sometimes when I'm talking about this shit. This shit be cold. Now, processes you're going to need. The important start to your processes is going to be first your tasks. The tasks in your business processes are the shit that you're doing that's either making money or not making money. And so a RGA is a revenue generating activity. A MMA is a money making activity. Identifying your revenue generating activities and your money making activities is what allows you to automate your company and stop doing all the things yourself. So tasks. And trust me, I will bring all this shit together. After the task, then you have leads. How are your leads coming in? Everybody here gets money in some form of fashion, or where we are doing something with our hands, we're doing some type of construction, we're doing some type of something. How are your leads coming in? How many sources of leads do you have consistently that are bringing you money? How many people like me are sending contracts? If I'm the only one, that's a problem because we're all looking for y'all. So the leads. After the leads, delegation. Delegation is who are you telling? 1 second. Big bro Rio's in the building. Big bro Rio, what's going on, King? And so
What up?
my man, they're going on. Back up. Real quick,
What's going
big
on,
bro.
fellas? What I miss?
We got two new gentlemen here, Mr. Greg and Mr. Pierre. Mr. Greg, Mr. Pierre, this is my big brother right here, Mr. Rio. Mr. Rio,
What's going
you can
on,
shoot.
Ken?
Peace, King.
Blessings, brothers. Blessings.
You can shoot it, man. Who are you, King?
You ready for me to go?
Yeah, we already went. I'm in the middle of a
Okay.
lesson.
My apologies, fellas. We're running late. I'm William Davenport. I'm the strength in its rawest form. I am courageous and the head and leader of my family. I'm the tyrant and the backbone to my friends and in this group, and I'm the true definition of loyalty, trust, and a hardworking man. I stand on business, I stand on loyalty, and I stand against any type of negativity and fraudulently in any way.
Shay, pleasure to see you, King. Oh,
That's
man.
strong.
All right. So we hopping into the processes now. So first I'm going to review it. Then I'm going to show everybody how to use this to get a bunch of fucking money. And so the processes is going to be what we're focusing on today, Big Brody. And so what are our processes? The processes in business. Now, everybody here is in business. And so we need to nail down our processes to start making this money automatically. Knowing who we are was the first. So in this group, we do mental, physical, and spiritual. And so we already did the mental by who we are. That's who we start with. It gets the minds and everything together. Now we go to the business. At the end, we go to physical and spiritual. Business is a part of the physical. You understand? So, but long story short, everybody's processes. Processes is how you say how your business runs. Everybody says they have a business. Okay, so what are your processes? Shit is real. And so the processes is how the business runs. The processes to McDonald's, the guy goes at 7, he grabs this at this time, puts this here, he wipes that down, boom, he takes that there. That's how they got 3 people that don't know nothing that's in high school running $1 million business called McDonald's. And they replicate it everywhere, every time. Hands itching every time. That means money coming. And so when they replicate these processes, that allows you to scale, that allows you to get real money. Because what we're doing now, as my mentor always says, we're going from hustlers to CEOs. Everybody in this group needs to go from a hustler to a CEO. And so, bro, it's all good. We all got kids, bro. You all good. Just throw it on mute while you're there. So we all got kids, bro. You good?
Right.
So perfectly fine, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
long story short, the the processes. What are the processes? Processes first are tasks. What are your tasks? The shit that you're doing, big brother, you already remember the RGAs and the MMAs. So the revenue generating activity and a money making activity. The difference is revenue generating activities allow you to make money over time. It's the shit you should be doing to make sure your business runs smoothly. Money making activities is shit you're doing right now to make money immediately. And so that's the only difference. And so tasks, what are some examples of tasks? Okay. Calling people. Who are your customers? Emails. What are the emails done? Planning. Planning itself is a task that most of us do not do, that we have to stop not doing, respectfully. Planning. If we're going to be everybody here is literally an owner of their own company. And so that's y'all kingdom. And Mr. Greg, what's your last name, King?
Butler.
Mr. Butler, that's fire. Butler Kingdom. You feel me? Now, Butler Dynasty or Butler, whichever you call it, that's
Mm-hmm.
really what it is. That's how these things work. Mr. Pierre, what's your last name, King? Oh, what's your last name?
Mac.
Mac? Mac Dynasty, that's fire. Mac Dynasty, Mac Kingdom, Mac. You understand what I'm saying? Or the Dream Team Kingdom or Dream Team Dynasty, whichever one you want to make it. Y'all literally have the ability to make your own communities like this, grow them, and call it whatever you want with your own rules, with your own morals. I don't want people to not replicate what we're doing. This is the blueprint. I want y'all to see what's going on, how it really works, and then replicate this shit. But long story short, tasks, calling people, emails, uh, organizing, planning, making sure that your deliveries for materials or anything of that nature, these are the tasks that you need to have written down so that you can automate them. Written down so that you can automate them. And one last time, written down so that you can automate that shit. And so, leads. Leads, where do your leads come from? Where are the best places for leads to come from? I'm about to break this down right now. Platforms. If you're not signed up to a platform, you're missing at minimum $100,000 a year. What platforms exist? Home Depot, Lowe's, uh, uh, what is it? Home Advisor, Thumbtack. It's another one. What's another one?
Angie.
Howl.com. What'd you say, bro?
Angie's League.
Angie's, that's another one. Boom. So these are platforms. If you're not on at least one of these platforms, you're missing so much money, you're gonna shit yourself. Home Depot is the first one that you can get through. If you can't get through Home Depot for any reason, whether it be background check, whether it be license, whether it be whatever, the next best one is Angie. Angie gonna send that guala. The next best one after Angie's is House. House is gonna send that guala. All right. And so what they're doing is they're Queen, sit down. Please, baby. I love you, but you got to sit down. I'm in the middle of a meeting. You don't be a dog right now. Be a bird. So long story short, word, right? What she's a bird. So long story short, the platforms is where the bag is at. Now, where else do you get leads? From referrals. So on the platforms, you got referrals. Now, referrals, very self-explanatory. So what's next from referrals? Google. Getting your business onto Google. Getting your business onto Google, even if you're not doing PPC. PPC stands for pay per click. That shit is expensive right now because it works. But long story short, just getting your business onto Google, making sure that you have your things ready to go as far as your pictures, as far as your descriptions. That's because that means you did your tasks. You got all these things ready. That's people are going to say contractor near me or chef near me or power washer near me or whatever, and they're going to hit you up from there. It's just going to happen. It works. That's why they're $1 trillion company. The shit works, and they're
And that's true
billion.
because that's the stuff I do.
Period. And so, look, everybody, please cut me off anytime they need. You know what I'm saying? This is a family meeting. I do be going on, but y'all my brothers. If y'all have something to say, this is what we need. Don't hold back your tongue because there could be something that you have to say that somebody else needs to hear. Even me. I am a regular son of a gun. And so if somebody needs to say something, let me have it. Not just like, oh, let me like, no, like you have something to add to it, let me have it because this is not only recorded, but it is the most important meeting that we're going to have within our weeks as Black men, outside of meeting with family, children. You understand? So platforms, referrals, Google, email marketing. Email marketing is a son of a gun. So you go to DealChimp or email marketing, any other email marketing, everybody needs to be emailing to the people that they have, which brings me to my next point. The next one is data. Data means old leads. If y'all don't have data, you're bugging. I got yelled at. This is what made me rich. Was a Black man yelling about data. So what it was is the data is every customer that you have, they are an email. Well, first off, they're a person that you need to care about. They possess an email, an address, a phone number that you need to have, whether it's in a book like this, little receipt book, whatever, or a book like this, a little regular little book. Nobody's tripping. Nobody judges you on how you keep your processes down or what you write them down in. They just need to be down. Sometimes I got this book over here. I got this book over here. I got this book over here. So yeah, my processes are online and printed, but I like writing mine down first. And that's cool with me. And it makes money. So you don't got to reinvent the wheel. We don't got to be fancy, but that's what it is. So data is the old leads. Anything outside of that, of course, there are many other lead platforms, such as cold calling. Cold calling is another one. Let's put 6 for cold calling. Cold calling. I'm gonna be real with you. You have a list. See, that's data right there. That's big bro data right there. Not playing. And so the cold calling is simple as who needs my services near me? Okay, I'm going to put all of them on a list. Their numbers, I'm going to go on Google, their numbers. So if we do construction, power wash, everybody here does the same thing. Cleaning, power wash, we're all on the same lane right here. Okay, so we do realtor companies, property management companies, insurance adjusters, also the cities we're in, the municipalities, hotels, apartment complexes. These are people who need habitual work every day. And they have the hardest time finding consistent people. I left my pumpkin pie in the oven. Goddamn. So it's not on, no. But yes, long story short, the things we miss. And so these people are waiting to answer your phone. And if you have a list of those down, you are getting lists. See, everybody is looking for a customer. You need to be looking for clients and accepting customers. Understand? So, one second, let me let my man Cash in here. If you could
But don't
text,
that my fault. Peace.
so good. Can you text Cash, tell him to add again so I can add him in?
All right, I got you.
My man. I appreciate you, King.
Mm-hmm.
And so, long story short, here's what it is. They're just waiting for you to call them, and they have nothing but money for you to procure. Procure means to acquisition that contract, to do the contract. And so they are waiting to procure that. Last but not least, number 7, government. The government is waiting for your company. And I know it sounds fancy, but it's not. The government is the city. The government is the state. The government is the township. The government is the county. The government, all of them are governments. We are a government, actually. E.N.O.K is a government. We are a governing body of real niggas. That is the most dangerous thing in the world. And so, long story short, we have all of the lead sources. These things need to be automated. We don't need to be hitting them up just because we need money. We don't need to be going to, and doing these things where we're going to uh we're going to cold call this week because we need some more bread, or we're going to hop on the platform because we need some more bread, or we're going to do this because we need some more bread. We all do that sometimes. But in reality, we need to make sure that, those things are automated. How do you automate them? Write it out, plan it in your tasks, organize it, and have a set day where these things are done. Simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. Oh, Wednesday we're going to do all our lead sources, or Tuesday, or maybe if you have more days, whichever. But that's when you do them. Once you do these and automate them, have the lead receptance automated. Who's going to answer the phone? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be somebody else? Whichever. But that's that. Those are the leads. Delegation. Delegation is simple as this. Sit down within your time every day and plan out how you're going to maneuver the people, the contracts, the insurances, your time, their schedules, their payments, their things. All these things don't need to be written down. It's just this is what delegation means. You got to make sure the people are where they need to be. You got to make sure the money is coming in where it needs to come, because they don't need to hold the money if we do the wrong payment processor. Or we got to make sure that the insurance is right. We got to make sure that these things, So that's what
So,
that means.
proper planning. In other words, proper planning.
Yes, but the implementation of the plans is the delegation. So you're right.
Implementation.
Yeah, that's the delegation. So you delegating means that you got the plans and you're actually implementing those plans and making it happen. Comes from organization and planning. That's literally it. It sounds super simple because it is super simple. That shit love. And so after the delegation is KPIs. Everybody here knows what KPIs is. Greg, do you know what KPIs is?
Go ahead and
One more
refresh
time.
it for those who don't know.
Yes, sir. KPI is a key performing indicator.
Right.
Key performance indicator. And that's what you get from your data. And so your data is, let's say, all the people that you're getting, how many people hit you up this month? Out of that people that hit you up, how many did you book? So how many people came into your business? Then out of that, how many did you book? Okay. How much did you make off of each person? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Where did they come from? Where did the most leads come from? Okay. And so what is the total amount that we made with this amount of time? All these things is going to tell you, where your customers came from, how much they're spending, where they want to spend it, who they are, so the demographics of your customer. It's the secrets right there. And they're going to tell you your net worth. That's going to tell you your net worth. That's going to tell you your cash flow. That's going to tell you how much money you actually make. Down outside. So that's going to tell you how much money you're going to make. That's going to tell you everything. Those are the keys. This seems like some regular shit. This is the key to success. Knowing your KPIs, having good delegation, automating your leads, automating your delegation, automating your leads, and automating your tasks is what makes you rich. Because at that point, you're going to sit there and say, okay, this is doing this at this time because of this from these places, these type of people, this much at a time. So you say, okay, well now if I just do a little more of this, then this is going to come out. If I put a little bit more of this over here, then this is going to happen. And if I just, not that, you putting the strings to your business so that you can manipulate it and move it like a puppet. You're putting
Get
it
a flow and a
into,
rhythm.
exactly, putting it into an actual tangible thing where you can scale. Because the business is mental, yes, but if you put the whole business down, like if you're a human, you go to the hospital, they break you down to your vitals. They're not saying Toure is here. They're saying 98 degrees, 1.74 hertz, this, that, third, 160 pounds is here. That's because if you itemize it, it gives you the full picture. You put your business idea, everything you got in your ideas down, as far as processes, the business itself. What is the name? What does it look like? What is going on? What is it? This is the business. And now you can scale that business. What makes the most money? Starting first, Home Depot. Next, Angie's List and cold calling. After that, referrals and data. In that order. That's the actual key. And from there, we're moving on. From there, does anybody have any questions, anything about that? Give it to me. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So now we're going to go to the flips. And moving on to the fun shit. We can't do flips correctly if we don't have those things right mentally. We can't do no business correctly if we don't have those things right mentally. So those is boom. Real estate bang. Come on, baby. Big Brody not playing with y'all. Big Brody not playing with
Shit.
y'all. Stop playing. Rolling
Uh-huh.
up, man. Rolling up, man.
Book, yo.
I'm rolling
This
up,
book
man.
right here, we got all the information in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so let's get it, because now we talk about the millions. Okay. So we have an acquisition going on in Texas. It's a $3 million. Excuse me. Well, now it's dropped down because we have two less people. We'll be growing, but right now, so it's a $2 million acquisition that we're doing in Texas. 4 properties. We have the funding for $500,000 for each person. You can get in it too, Mr. Greg. Mr. Pierre can get in it. Mr. Pierre's not here, but he'll be able to see the video on YouTube afterwards and everything. And so the what it is the properties that we are flipping, we were previously having troubles finding them, and we were told by my mentor, to find our own deals and get our own acquisitions team and do that. That has worked. It's too sporadic and it's too time consuming. So what I decided to do was a little mix of actually just making the money for the down payments. Excuse me, making the money for the down payments and getting the rest. Is called gap funding. Now y'all know I've been dealing with cash for mad long, so the financing is new. But gap funding is so that we can get those things funded before we start. Maybe it's the down payment, maybe it's the earnings, maybe it's all these things. And so the gap funding plus my money is going to allow us to do the deals that we need. And so the the gap funding just makes shit easier. My man Cash, peace, King. And so the gap funding makes things easier, but you know, so one second, one second. One second, one second.
I think me and you went over gap funding before. I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if I got it in my notes. I know we were speaking of funding a while
man,
back.
it's okay.
Peace. You said gap funding. I ain't get to catch it. I was dealing with the little one. My fault.
It's okay. It's gap funding, yes, sir. And so gap funding is funding for your funding. So when you get funding, they're going to charge you 20% to 10% down. We have 100% financing on certain states, but you still have to pay 4 points, which is like 4% down. And so the gap funding will pay those points and pay that down payment. You pay that earnest money. There's something called earnest money when you get in the property from a big company and they're selling it to you. They want to make sure that when they sell it to you, they don't have to go to nobody else. So they make it difficult by charging what's called earnest money. Earnest money is a down payment before your down payment. I don't like that shit, but I don't run the industry yet. So I kind of GIFI. You know what I'm saying? Get in where I could fit in. And so we're gonna have to pay for some of these properties. We're gonna have to pay $5,000 to $7,500 on the earnest. It is what a TI is, and so that's going to come from our company. We're going to move and do these 1 to 2 at a time. The reason I'm really not tripping is because we do what's called a double wholesale. When a double wholesale, meaning we send one company to get the property for one price, and then we purchase it from that company for a higher price. And then we get a loan from that company that they later on can escheat at a legal time after about 3 years. There's many different ways to do it, but it's the most gangster shit you'll ever see in your life. So we get paid to buy our own properties. I'll say it again, we get paid to buy our own properties. So when we close on one of these properties, even though we put the 5,000 down and then maybe another 8,000 down, okay, so we put 13 down. All right, that came from me and one of our finances. Okay, well, we getting 30 to 50 at closing. So I was really bitching for no reason. Because that's really not I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? So what it is we're going to get those funded through me and gap funding. And then the rest of the financing is going to come from our partner, Ron. Mr. Ron is our family broker. He is the broker to E.N.O.K, Empire Nation of Kingdoms. And he's ready. So regardless of what state, it doesn't have to be Texas. It could be Philly, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New York, California, doesn't matter. We have financing options. Just Texas right now has no credit tech. So Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio, and like one other place. They have no credit check. We can get up to 500K. for the funding and the construction to flip whatever we want, as long as it's residential 1 to 4 units. And so we also, if anybody knows anybody who needs, no, if anybody know anybody who needs any flipping funding, then you get a lot of money for that. We get 2 points. Sometimes we only break down and get 1 point, but you're talking about 1 point to 2 points of $500,000, shit like that. So a point is an interest payment that is upfront and one time only. So if you got 2% of interest at 100,000, you got to pay 2% interest over a year. So you got to pay 2,000 a year. If you have 2 points, that means that you just have to pay 2,000 out of that 100,000 up front one time. That's how they used to only. That's a different terminology. And so we need more flips over in Philadelphia area. We need more. What we got, Big Brody? What you got? Closing costs, original costs, loan amount. He not playing, bro. Not playing. Bro, I got the
He
book on
on
you.
it. I like this. He on it.
Big bro.
He's
He not
on it.
doesn't play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He also owns
Yeah.
a very, very prestigious power washing company. It makes a lot of fucking money on his own already. Like, these motherfuckers real players. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't going to expose the numbers, but there's some commas in the motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying. So this is the difference. This is what it takes to be great. It's simple, but this is what it takes. Writing shit down. If we ain't out here with a notebook, we out here wasting time. And I know you're busy. It's your first time. I'm not talking about people who got here for the first time.
Peace, King. I'm in my phone with notes. I got an iPhone not to show off. I'm keeping up as much as I can, and whatever I can't, you will fill me in. I know I could connect
Cold,
with any one of y'all, so I'm good. I'm rolling, baby.
cold. See,
I'm
And
here.
you can always go back too, you know what I'm saying, and watch the videos. Everything is recorded. So whatever you need, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like you missed something, just tap back into the group and you can go back and watch the whole session all over again and catch up on whatever notes you need to catch up on.
That's even better.
feel me? So that's we'll put you on the YouTube link, and you got the page as well. So we have the private chat. We haven't been using it as much, but we're going to use it as more. We built our own social media from scratch. Just haven't been using it. So it's specifically for us. You know what I'm saying? But as we grow, and there's 100 people in here, we're gonna need that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an easy way for
No doubt.
everybody to already just be like, boom, okay, man, I may not have this person's number, but if I need a house flip or something, I need a brother to help me, I can contact him on the E.N.O.K page. You know, and so the acquisitions we need in Virginia. I need one in Virginia. This is now. We already know what we're doing in Texas. Everybody needs to hop on in Texas. So Greg, you need to hop on. Cash, you need to hop on. Pierre, you need to hop on. Duran's already on. Big bro Rio been on. Big bro Reggie been on. It's already, you know what I'm saying? So y'all need to hop on, because I didn't even think about this until now. But that's why I say come to these meetings. This We have the financing and everything for you that you need. The only thing that you would need outside the financing is an LLC and that's it, the LLC. And so if you have an LLC, it'd be a $120 start, 10 minutes, but you have an LLC so you won't get sued. And if anything happens, you're not liable for the business that you do. The LLC is its own person, literally. A person is a corporation under Black's law. That's why we are Native American men, African American men, indigenous men, but at the end of the day, person is a corporation, which allows you as a sole proprietor to open your business. But you really don't even want to do that, big bro. You want to go and get that LLC. It's $120. We all get money, but it's going to change your life. It also allows you to do contracts for insurance companies, things of this nature, where they throwing away 20 to 50K on an average insurance contract. 10 is low. 10 is low.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? My dog just said,
Not, not, also, not to cut you off, bro, but
yeah.
also you got to mention the grants, the free grants that come along with just you having an LLC. I just clicked on my Zen business account earlier today, and they was just telling me that I got a $5,000 free grant that I can apply for right now that I don't have to pay back. You know what I'm saying? Like they giving away money just for you having an LLC. So it's definitely gotten important for us as black men to get them shits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna get into tax deduction, but that's a whole nother meeting. But
You feel me?
yeah,
I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
into it. You no longer pay taxes if you structure yourself correctly. You pay taxes, but it's in a different form. And so
Right.
your equity pays the taxes for you, basically. You don't want to fuck with the IRS, but if you do real estate, if you have an LLC, you are able to mitigate those taxes to a degree of non-existence. That's what I will say. And so, one second. So the one second.
Hey, while he got us on hold, you can hear me, King Rio. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm one of these type of guys. Like I said, the mention out there, not even being so much as new. I say laborer because I've been doing I do security and other kind of stuff, but I've been doing home remodeling, not to take the show or none of that, since maybe I'm a 21. I'll be 34 next week. And I just been running around doing this and doing that, like on all over the place. And it went from being all over the place to, yo, you really got to lock in and learn this because this is something that you want to do. It's not something that I needed to do. And that's just being honest with you. It was just like, damn, I could cope with this up against the little McDonald's job. And it's not the stunt on none of them, but this lane right here was like, yo, this is something I want for myself. I want a house from the ground up. It don't even matter if I could build it, but if I could pay for it and finance it, it's cool and stuff like that. So that's why I'm chasing what I'm chasing so hard. And I ain't giving up and I call myself a winner.
nah, for sure. And you gonna get it. Ain't no other option. You know what I'm saying? One thing about
Mm,
us, bro, and one thing that you'll learn within this group, bro, is if you say you want something, we gonna hold you accountable for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you say you
mm-hmm.
want it, now we want to see the steps that you're gonna take to get it. You know what I'm saying? First
Yeah.
off and foremost, you say you want to be into this construction business, you need to go ahead and go get you a contractor's license, my G. You know what I'm saying? Don't even play around with it. Go ahead and put yourself in schooling, get your contractor's license. You know what I'm saying? Home repair, home repair, like something along those lines from Home Depot. Any of those things, you know what I'm saying, that can get you in any of these programs. Once you get into the programs, it's over with. Shit is up. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
You got your LLC, you got your contractor's license. That means you can go to these companies that we was just speaking of, Angie's List, the Home Depots, you know what I'm saying, all of that shit, and get into their programs where they got big money contracts, bro. And I'm talking about more money, more work than you can handle. Like they gonna throw that
All
work
right.
at you so fast you could be turning shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way. That's the key. If that's what you want to get into, that's how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even lie. That's the tour on my ass about, to be honest. Like, since I locked in with him, that's really what he been on my ass about. Like, yo, you can do it. You're going to do it and do it.
Let's
And
see.
Yo,
this is
This is
this
your
step
mind
one
already
being here.
set. Your
This step
mind
one
already
being here at this meeting. Hell yeah.
your mind is set. That means you already manifested the shit. It's already in the process of being manifested. If your mind is set, next thing to do is take action.
Ain't no
And
doubt.
your manifestation is gonna come to a reality, nigga. That simple.
Yes, sir. Like I say, first step was showing up here.
Definitely. Definitely. For sure. We get to it, man. We get to it, Joe. I'm very happy to meet you. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Virginia.
Likewise.
Not sure where you at, but I'm in
I'm in West
Virginia.
Philly.
Okay, that's cool. You up there by my homie and shit, by Toure. So that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we all network, bro, and we all help each other. You know what I'm saying? So if there's any type of way that we can help you get to your goals, that's what the fuck this whole group is about. That's what
Y'all,
we're
y'all
here.
doing it now. He did it the day he walked up and met me in the gas station having a whole conversation where he ain't had to. He ain't had to have the conversation he had. And then once voice to ear reached out and he answered and then replied back in the way he replied in the manner and fashion and the loyalty and the honesty with the respect. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
definitely see y'all ain't no game and I see what it is. That's why I'm here.
you'll get that. You'll get that type of response from all of us. 'Cause that's how we treat each other with loyalty. We treat each other with respect. That's just what we do. We're trying to change the
Absolutely.
mind frame, man, of the black man. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get away from all this violence. We're trying to get away from violence and get to this money. You know what I'm saying?
It's only gonna start with us.
So much shit was taken from our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? And knowledge that was stolen from us that we don't even have a clue about, that things that we could have been doing that actually could have been rich, man, could have been on land, could have been on property. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't have the knowledge. That's what this group is for. We're self-educating ourselves so that we know what they know. So we can do
Absolutely.
what they do. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Hmm.
And it's been working so far. Like, shit's really been working. Like, Toure, he's already doing this thing. He's been bringing people into this lane. You know what I'm saying? Even though bro is in a different state and I'm in a different state, we all got there still come together, and me and bro got there and make sure shit shake. Like
Knowledge and
all the
power
time.
travels everywhere.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like that's what we
Knowledge and
do.
power travels everywhere, and that was another big thing of mine. Not just having kids and a brother and all that. All of it's a lot just going on in the world, from social media to just being out here, just seeing the stuff, going through the stuff that'll make you be like, yo, you know what? You gotta tighten up. You got to be a man or whatever. And one of the main things that struck me a little bit was my mom told me a little, you know, your grandma was a Black Panther. And I'm like, why you tell me that? And my mom like, because you're a leader. So just imagine if you change the thing that you're doing and you go ahead and put in a play to what you want to do up against what you just doing. I looked at her and well, how you know I'm just doing what I'm doing? And she like, honestly, because you got to look at yourself on a, you came from this, you doing this, you've been doing this for a while. And at the end of the day, like I said, you a leader. You don't have people just around you to be around you. You got people that surround you to really look up to you and try to follow you. So just imagine if you could go ahead and change your mindset and put in the work of what it is you really want to do. See them people that surround you. And not to BS, it's the true thing. One of the things that I can't get at the moment is a gun license. But being around me and doing the things that I be doing and talking to people and stuff like that, I wind up getting a bunch of the young boys that's from around my way that not in the drama, the do work and this, that, and the third. I got a lot of them to get their gun license. They act, what is it, 235 to work for a couple security companies and stuff like that. So it's just like, damn, you're right. You a leader, you got to put on to show that because if friends and family can see it, I know my kids is.
Definitely. And to be all the way 100 with your round the board, you gotta believe in that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to think that you're a leader, but you gotta believe it. Even before you even reach full leader status, man, you gotta already tell yourself, I'm a leader. I've been a leader. This is what I'm supposed to been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same thing with becoming rich. You already rich. I'm saying your family is healthy. I'm saying your baby's got a roof over their head. You got food to eat. You able to sit here and have a conversation with us right now in this E.N.O.K group. You're rich,
Yes,
my guy.
sir.
You're trust me, you're wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna get to different levels of being wealthy. You feel me?
Ain't no
And
doubt.
we're gonna build. We're gonna build, man. We're gonna build. I'm gonna build with everybody in this group. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. Like we all gonna build.
And just so y'all know, I was under that man's wing. Became
Mm.
anything. That man right there, that's the biggest Brody. That's the biggest of bros. In every lane and fashion. And the more you get to know him, the more it's gonna make sense. That's the biggest of bros.
Oh, I'm
Understand? And
locked and
he,
loaded. He ain't just telling facts. He pulling out books.
you hear me?
Man, we all need to get this book. If we're gonna be into this real estate, you need to know what they know. You know what I'm saying? Get
I need you
this
to put
book.
that in more so when we do go back and watch the video, we know exactly what we
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah. You can order it off of Amazon, yo. Get this book. This book
Yes,
has
sir.
everything that you need to know. Besides, we're gonna tell you everything anyway. But it's one thing to be told it, and it's one thing to read that shit on your own because you gonna. I don't know how everybody else think, but I obtain information by reading it out loud. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
gotta hear
me.
my own state. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I'm gonna remember this shit. So you see what this shit got in it, man. Like y'all see the titles and the covers of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we need to know. I'm saying on top of the video that Torre is gonna send you and everything else that we're gonna go over, yeah, this should definitely be something that you gotta have in your arsenal. It's just to help out. It gives us a deeper knowledge and it gives us the proper terms. You know what I'm saying? For what we how we need to talk to when we go into, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a deal or things of those natures. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I speak on this meeting like this, but trust and believe me, when I'm out and about, my whole tone is gonna be very, very professional. You know what I'm saying? But
I
I
got
keep
you.
it a buck with those while we here. But we're going
Absolutely.
that's another thing. Like we even practice that. Like we practice how we'll talk to an investor or another business entity when we're in this situation. We practice it, literally.
Literally. Here. How to
Mm.
speak, how to talk. This is where we get it in. This is king training. This is where you are trained to become a king. That's it. We ain't training workers here. We ain't training managers here. That shit is dead. I don't have time. It's not, I'm not trying to be, everybody who is a prophet has their people that they need to reach. I'm here to train kings. Big bro is here to train kings. He trained me. You understand? So it's a different type of man that you need to become in order to have a different type of life. It's literally that fucking simple. You got to become a different man to have a different life. You don't have to look different. You just got to feel different. And what makes you feel different? Knowing who you are, understanding where you're going, having that plan that so many men with the plan, we've been man with the plan, but where is it at in writing? So first level of this group, you got to get that LLC popping. Everybody here got an LLC, Big Brody. You have a sole proprietorship already, so you good. But we need that LLC. It's $120 from Cash too. We need that LLC. From both of y'all need a separate LLC so y'all can come together and work together. If y'all don't, the business get messy. I don't care how much you love each other. So everybody needs an LLC, and when we work together, we share our LLCs together because that's our kingdoms. An LLC is literally an American version of a kingdom. It is synonymous to kingdom. That's why you can go to Africa and look up all the LLCs in America because they're kingdoms. So if you put your shit as a kingdom, you put your company as a kingdom, make it look like a king, make it feel like a king, make it a thing, an entity. That's what makes your kingdom come to life. The shit is real. It's all it is. The fucking Ethiopian kingdom is a bunch of people who got together and said, we're going to call this shit Ethiopia. We're going to go over here, 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 and take over the world. Just so y'all know a small bit of history, Ethiopia is one of the first world governments. That's why they're having a new world order. Everybody's worried about the new world order, but nobody understands what the old world order is if they need a new one. It's us. So, moving on. But long story short, we're going to the flips. So, Pierre, to speed you up to things, we have flips going on in Texas. Cash, Pierre, Greg, y'all need to be on this acquisition because that's 4 to 7. So that brings us to a $3.5 million acquisition instead of a $2 million acquisition. It's fire. We have up to $500,000 that we could use to purchase and rehab any property we want in Texas. Dallas is the best place. We're going to walk you through it. I'm walking y'all through all of it. But long story short, the financing is going to come from me for the earnest money and the down payments. And then the rest of the financing is going to come from E.N.O.K because we get credits for that. All right. And so, long story short, the flipping that we're going to do should be residential, 1 to 4 units. If you're asking me, 3 to 4 units. You want to start with a duplex, gangster, but why buy one if you can get 4 under the same loan? So if we got to get one, that's cool. All right, it is what it is. Anybody gonna bitch? But we the multifamily gang. How many people in here? Hey, Queen, how you doing? How many people in here? No, hey, respect to the queens. That's the most important, man. And so
Excuse me, not to cut you off, bro, but he's definitely saying the right information, and he's saying the 1 to 4 unit, but also remember to look for a 75% ARV, including construction. We definitely got to keep that in mind as well when you're looking for your 1 to 4 residential property. You got to have that 75% ARV, including construction.
I'm so
Sorry,
proud
bro.
of you. I'm so proud of you, nigga. You ain't bad. I'm about to cry. Because you cold.
Chill, man. I made sure that, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
He's right. You basically make sure that it's 75% of the ARV. ARV, just like he said, after renovation value, self-explanatory. how much it's worth after you renovate it. If a property is 200,000 and it needs work, then that's not the ARV. That's the as is value. The as is value would be that 200,000. You renovate it, fix it up, and it's worth 350 or four, whatever. That's the after renovation value. Remember, emotions don't mean shit. We are men. We have emotions. We siphon them shits and we choose what we need to choose based off of logic. It is hard, but that is our task because emotions will fuck you up in this business. Love is for beautiful women, not houses. So you fall in love with a house if
That's
you want
real.
to. You feel me? And that shit, and
Hmm.
children. You feel me? Love is for your queen and your children, not houses. Won't love none of these houses. You know what I'm saying? Houses starts with an HO for a reason. You can't love it. Respectfully. And so that's what it is. And so long story short, we do these acquisitions. You need to first, how do you do real estate? And I'm gonna run this shit down. I'm gonna be quick with y'all. What's the first levels of how you get into real estate? Now I'm finna get nasty, and it's gonna seem simple, but I'm about to get nasty. First, you need to build your team. Your team are excellence around you. You have your in-house team, which is your team that is your business family. That is us. That is E.N.O.K. You now have a business family. You also have the people that you've been working with throughout life that you know are good at certain things. Your team needs to consist of realtor or some type of broker or some type of company that has realtors, contractors. We are all contractors, but we all know contractors, but you need to have that. Title company. Title means deed. Deed means title. A good title company that is wholesale friendly and flipping friendly. All title companies are not wholesale friendly and they're not all flipping friendly. Some of them are assholes. Good title company that is wholesale friendly. Need a good law firm. The title company usually has a lawyer there, so you can use two birds, one stone. Two birds, one a kite. Forget about it. Okay, and so and so the attorney, important as shit. You need to have somebody to ask questions to. I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code right now, and this is going online. So hold online, go get this cheat code. If you don't have an attorney on retainer, download Legal Shield. Legal Shield. I'm going to tell you what Legal Shield is. It's $29 a month. You now have lawyers, a team of lawyers on retainer. You now have a place where you can ask questions, get contracts made, get people sued, or get your ass not sued. And they come with an emergency lawyer button that's like 911 for lawyers. So you get pulled over, you hit that button, a goddamn lawyer is going to pick up the phone. It's $29, and you can put your family on there because the $29 is a family package. If you want the business package, that's a little extra. It's about $110, but that $110 takes care of your business, and both of these packages come with free trial time, like 30 hours and up and shit. It's crazy, and it works. I've used them. My mother's used them. We use this shit. Legal Shield works. Second, you're gonna download legal, not download. You can download it too, but the website and app legalzoom.com. LegalZoom is a website where it's like a legal office. You can make all your contracts there. You can ask questions to lawyers. You can have them revise your contracts there. You can do your taxes in there. You can start a business in there. Zen Business is good for starting businesses. LegalZoom is good for starting businesses. And there's a couple others, but all these things. So long story short, if you don't have a lawyer or retainer, download that Legal Shield. You will now have a team of lawyers on retainer. Shit, nothing more gangster than that. It works. It works. And so, long story short, the attorneys, where we left off. So you need your realtors, you need your contractors, you need your title company, you need your attorneys, and you need your wholesalers. A wholesaler is a person who sells houses just like a realtor, but he does it personally. They always have properties at 75% of the ARV. Always. You put your realtor with your wholesaler, you're making something happen. Also, you can connect all these people to each other. They like, yo, bro, everybody eats. Real boss guarantees you're gonna eat. I ain't never guaranteed a man that was gonna get him some money and didn't get him some money. Man, it took me some time, but I got him some money. And I got him all the money I got. I don't care who it was. These people, y'all guarantee them that. How do you guarantee them that? Keep your business going and introduce them to the people that help them. Don't gatekeep. Because if I introduce you to him and y'all end up making 200 bands, I may have only made you 50 bands, but shit, you made 250 dealing with the, you know what I'm saying? So that, hey, we're gonna keep going with it. You got another person to introduce me? You know what I'm saying? You know where cousins at. So long story short, the wholesalers. Last but not least, what else do you need? I'm gonna throw an extra one in here. This is some nook and cranny shit. Expediter. An expediter is a person who specifically works back and forth with the city to make sure your permits, your variances, your zoning gets done. What is zoning? A through D, not D's nuts. A through D is the classification of how nice and how, you know, how the basically the amount of money the shit is worth and the area that it's in, how prestigious the area is. So if you're in the middle of Manhattan, that's A. If you're in Brooklyn, you might be at a B, but or you might be in a C or a D section. D being a super hood, C being like it's just, you know, it's okay, but you know, it's not something special. B, it's okay. So when we flipping shit, we want to make it from a C to a B. We want to make it from a D to a C. That's zoning. So you want to make it from ugly to look good. You want to make it from being in a bad area to making the area better. You want to make it from so both how it the condition of it and where it's at are two different types of zoning. Both are done through A through D. So if the condition is bad, it's a D. You can raise the condition to a B or A. That's phenomenal. You're going to make money. If the condition, if the area is bad, you can't change the area unless you change a bunch of properties around it. But that's some extra shit. So what you need is that team, realtors, contractors, titles, company, attorney, wholesalers, expediters. You take one day each, find the 5 best people from all of these things. The 5 best. Take top 3. Period. Now, what happens when you have the fucking top 3 realtors, the top 3 contractors, the top 3 title companies, the top 3 attorney? Well, you only need one attorney. You don't need top 3 that shit. Don't top 3 your attorneys, my nigga. Get one, stick with that. You know what I'm saying? It is so the top 3 wholesalers, the top 3 expediters. What does that make you? Automatically. Not only are you sharing the energy, you're sharing the contacts, you're sharing the network, and you got the best people behind you moving forward. And when it comes to flipping the houses, now down to flipping the houses, how do you flip a house? Everybody here does construction in some type of form or fashion. So I don't need to say how to flip a house, but you already know you start with the plumbing, the electrical, the HVAC, and then you move on to the kitchens and bathrooms, then you move on to everything else, roof and things of that nature. If you need structure, start with the structure, then move on to the HVAC and things of that nature, then kitchen and bath, then everything else. And of course, paint is second to last, floors is last. Floors are always last because you will fuck the floors up doing everything else. So floors always last in a flip. But long story short, the the task is finding a property that is worth a low price, acquisitioning it. We need to get our words right. Acquisitioning it. We need to know how to speak. Acquisitioning it. I say things a lot of times because y'all know why. Acquisitioning it is so the acquisition itself means I am purchasing the property, getting it under contract, and I'm purchasing this property. So we find a property, we acquisition this property, and then we fix it. Once we fix it, we sell it or we keep it. I prefer y'all keep it because we need to have properties that are making residual money. Everybody here gets active money, but we all need residual money.
Building up your portfolio.
Yes, sir. You know
You
what I'm
have a
saying?
portfolio in 15 years from now, you have a portfolio of 150 to 250 houses, depending on how you move. Talking about
Literally.
crazy residual money.
Literally. Those are the numbers you need to be focused on. You need to be focused on having at least 100 houses because it's not a big number. As black men, we be like, oh, I got 5 houses, I got 6, I got 17 houses, and I still got money problems sometimes. So, half a block, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? On Woodland, I own half a block on 700 block on Woodland. If you drive by a little green corner, by the 24-hour spot, by the gas and go and all of that, I own that block that's in red. It's all red. That's me. You feel me? We made it red.
That's decent.
Yeah, bro. I was smoking and I was like, fuck it, it's red. So we made it red. You know what I'm saying? We changed the whole block red. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you know, that's the other side of it that we don't mention. Because everybody always mention the fun part first. We mention all this shit first. But you stick through this shit, you deserve the fun shit. Let me tell you, ain't nothing more fun than this shit, bro. There's nothing more fun. You got your peoples with you. You get money. Ain't no worries. Money makes things go away. If money doesn't buy you happiness, you shopping in the wrong motherfucking place. I swear to God, money make things go away. I had baby mama drama until I sent my lawyer for Rex. Stop playing. Money makes shit go away like a motherfucker. Don't know which car to drive. That's bro deciding which car to drive right now. He don't know the Lex or the Range. We don't know. I don't know either. The Hummer, the Expedition, the Benz. I don't know.
Man,
This
this
is,
is
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? It's life. This is fun. Sitting out with your lady, chilling, knowing that everything is paid for the year.
This ain't just talk, fellas. We get to it, man.
We get to it. You don't gotta
I'm
be
about to get
super
2 new
shiny.
cars.
You don't gotta be the Lamborghinis and all that. You
Nice
rent
little
them
house,
shits out.
nice little
No,
house, nice little neighborhood.
Ball
I think
status.
I'm the only black person that live on my street. Literally.
you the only nigga outside. You know what I'm saying?
Real quiet.
You don't nigga outside. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck it. We outside with it. Fuck it. Come on. We outside. Let's do it. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it then. We outside with it. Hold on. Let me have outside too.
Look, that's the
Hold on.
crazy part. I've been out there halfway through this meeting.
You feel me? We outside. Y'all hear that? That's the beach.
Bro live
All that
on the
lava
beach.
the beach.
See, I ain't made it to the beach yet. But my
Yeah,
next
your
property,
bosses.
next
I'm
property
on the
that I
way.
get is gonna be on the beach. For sure.
He lived
But
in
like I
Virginia
said, this
Beach
is
on 3
this
acres.
is
Get your
motivation.
ass out of
You
here.
That's
know?
that's ball status. I'm on the way.
He was the first one on the beach. Stop playing. He lived in Virginia. Hey, stop playing. You know.
You got the 4D autos on the Lexus and shit. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Little floater wheel caps on that jank.
just
Like,
toys.
yeah, we chilling.
Toys.
We chilling,
Toys,
man.
bro. Just toys, bro. You don't gotta be super fancy. You don't gotta be super not
But
regular.
look,
Keep the bag.
and that's exactly what we about. Shit, I want y'all to have all this shit too. Why not?
Listen, I'm
Period,
on
bro.
it. I'm chasing the money. I'm
Why
chasing
not?
the money, trying to take the legs off of it.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying?
Bought
And
this
so
option and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40. I just got to it where I am. I mean, I'd have had these cars for like 5-6 years now. But getting to the progress and getting to this point, it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But it's a challenge that can definitely be overcome. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's just get to it. Let's stick with each other. Let's get this bag, fellas. Real talk.
period. Period. And at the end of that, we have our accountability meetings every 2 weeks. So the accountability meeting for my 2 weeks, I'm gonna get at least 5 contracts. and at least one property closed on. 5 contracts, property closed. Big bro, what's yours?
This week I'm going to go ahead and try to close out on this deal that I've been speaking about. I have a person that I've been speaking to in Texas, and they seem to be quite ready to work with us. So I'm hoping that the next conversation that I have with this person goes very well, and hopefully I can be bringing this person to the group, and we could be discussing how he's going to become very profitable for us as far as closing out on deals and getting properties coming in.
Period. Period. Okay. Love it. We're closing for Big Bro. All right. And then you still here? I know you're at work, but you still here?
Yeah.
Man, what's yours for next week?
Right now, to actually look for a property and get it started.
Okay. A deal. Oh, we didn't do our ones for the last few weeks. For the last few weeks, me and Duran together, mine was to get more contracts. I got 3 more contracts. One property contract over in Texas for 1.7 that's worth 2 million. One property contract over the one that Pierre was working on in Wayne. That one's worth 1.7. I got that for 650. And then one more contract is worth 215. Got that for 80. Went crazy. We did the Home Depot. We got 40 leads, and we bagged 4 contracts. One of them canceled. We're not gonna speak on why, but you know what I'm saying. The other 3 we still got it going, and they nailed them very nicely. Everybody got paid. All right, and so everything's going well with that. But the Home Depot's up. Uh, um, Big bro, what was yours again? If the
Well,
meeting,
last week,
if the meeting
yeah,
ends, I'm sorry.
oh, mine was to go ahead and get everything straight with the business. Um, I'd already had my good friend of mine's going to schooling, and he completed his schooling as far as hood exhaust system. So now we have our certification for the schooling. I changed the name from Concrete Busters to Grease Beast. Grease Beast LLC. So that's already done. We just recently got our insurance going for the company, and now we're chasing out the contracts. I actually have a restaurant and 2 food trucks that I have to go do coming up this Saturday. So I'm looking forward to building with these new customers, man, and seeing how that's gonna go.
Everybody, we come on, man. We clap it up for when people win, man. We clap it up here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so Duran, you want to give the wins real quick?
So, you talking about with the last 3 that we did?
Yeah, man. Just in general, the Home Depot, the whole thing, the business, the whole thing. Give it to him, baby. My brother
I
Shy,
mean,
man.
we've been doing pretty good with the Home Depot thing, and right now I'm in Georgia right now. But when I tell you, when this man leaves the team, when it goes to construction, whether I'm there or not, it's gonna get done. And trust and believe, the customer is always gonna leave satisfied. And even if they don't, it's not no big deal because we handle the situation proper and respectfully and professionally. So there'll never be no bad business about us, no matter what we do. Because
Amen.
everything is
Amen. Amen. I say. And so, okay. And so, Mr. Greg, we're gonna give y'all Mr. Greg, Mr. Cash, Mr. Pierre. Y'all got any wins for the week, man? I know personally y'all got some wins for the week, man. What's y'all wins, man? What's up? We black men. We get this, yeah.
You talking about this coming or the just passed? My fault. I was in and
Yeah.
out.
Any wins that just came that you've done?
Oh, yeah, successfully. We just finished the closet out in Ben Salem. We had a what's that demo? Sheetrock, spackle tape, the whole 9.
Yeah.
And I had to do upstairs the guy room. He actually tried to spackle and tape it himself. He's about 60 something. He ain't do too bad, but at the same time, being as though you hire a professional to do a professional job, I went in there, patched that up, tightened that up, and me and my cousin aced it, knocked it out the box. He was happy. The man was damn near smiling, crying at the same time because we took care of him, made sure we cleaned it up and all of that. It's simple and clean, but we made it straight and clean.
Yeah, woo! Come on, come on, come on. My brother Duran is the owner of that company as well. So simple and clean is being Duran. So we all
Let's
ate
go.
off that. We all ate off that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash, you there? If you're not, it's okay. Because this means be long as shit. But long story short, Mr. Pierre, moving on to because Mr. Cash, I'm gonna go for Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash was with Mr. Greg procuring that contract. So I'm just gonna say it over so you can, you can hear it. I'm gonna say the same thing you said. Mr. Greg and Mr. Cash procured that contract. It was a construction contract located in Bensalem, outside of their area. They got it done. It was a 7-day contract. They completed it in 2 days. It was a sheetrock job, including an upstairs wall and a closet. It was about 25 square feet worth of sheetrock that needed to be done flooring wise, about 100 square feet in total with all the sheets, the walls, the ceilings. And so these men got that 7-day contract done in 2 days. Back, back. Mr. Pierre, I know you got some wins. I just sent you something. I just said, I'm saying,
Peace,
I
my
know you
fault.
got.
Cash still here too. His phone just messing up. And it wasn't an easy task. As you can see, I'm damn near 7 foot tall. So I was kind of going through it a little bit.
For real. For real. That's some 7-day contract in 2 days. And it looked good. And it looked good. That's the difference. That's how you say that, King. When you see that video, take notes. Look at how you said it. Look at how I said it. Turn it to yours. Make it yours. Slap it. Choke it. Do all that weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no doubt.
You feel me? Because that's
Yes, sir.
that's your greatness. That's what your greatness is. You just gotta know how to articulate that to others so that they understand how great you are. Pierre, shoot him.
I mean, my win for the week was when you called my phone, man.
Hell yeah, man. Come on, man.
You called my phone, and a day later, I got my hands on a $1 million property, man. So, hey, listen, man.
Let's go.
Small wins come make big wins, man. So, I'm just counting my wins, man. That's it, man. I'm blessed at this moment. I ain't complaining, man. So hopefully my win for next week, probably acquire 10 more projects and try to get me a big flip.
Okay. And so he hit me with the double. Hold on. I keep all y'all stats. These is playmakers. We give all y'all stats at the end of the year, like Madden. Big Brody, you on 100. Around 195.
Man, I'm getting there, man. I'm trying to get to 1 million.
Reggie on 100.
Look, it ain't no limit to it, yo. There's no limit. I'm learning and growing every day. I learn every day. I pull my pen out when y'all be talking and take notes on what y'all be saying. Real talk.
Come on. Come on. That's
You know what my real goal is? I want to fire myself.
Yes.
I want to fire myself.
That is a achievable goal. Very, very achievable goal. You know what I'm saying?
That's my goal.
See, for me, it ain't going to take a week, but I'm definitely trying to get my weight up. I need a house and I need a car. I could drive my ass off, but being 34 is like, yeah, it's about time for everything. I done had it all, but sometimes you got to crawl. Sometimes you got to crawl.
Hey, bro, it was when I turned 35 is when I started getting my shit. Before I had the Lex and the Ranger shit, I was in the expedition. Before I was in the expedition, nigga, I had a bike.
Listen, I'll be 34 December 1st. I'm on these.
Yeah, I was there though. I
got my 14s in the mud.
Yeah, but I was there though. So I'm telling you, I can relate to what you're saying, bro. Know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame there, bro. The
Yes,
only thing
sir.
is, as long as you take these steps, bro, you gonna be good. You ain't gonna be walking for long. As a matter of fact, like nigga, there's all types of options and shit around, bro. Like take these couple steps. You get one good flip in, you can go from walking to a Benz in no
Literally,
time.
literally,
In no time. Know what I'm saying?
literally.
One flip, you'd have made
One.
35, 40,000 on the low end. That's on some low shit. Like you
Mm.
catch a big boy flip where you would clear 100K or one flip after everything's said and done, after closing costs, after everything's said and done, nigga, that's your down payment for your house and your car. And you still got money in the bank, my nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like this
Mm-hmm.
shit ain't they try to make it seem like it's harder than what it is, but it's not that hard, bro. As long as you
Yeah.
know the right motherfuckers and you take the proper steps, you gonna get to where you going. Them proper steps gonna take in the goddamn long strides. The next thing you know, your ass gonna be running, looking at the fucking yachts and shit, which is where I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? I want a yacht, my nigga. I want a yacht. I want a big ass fucking yacht, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I
Where I
want
can live
to.
there, and I don't gotta come home for a month. For real, yo. Like these are my goals. Like fuck this car, fuck this house. I want a yacht. I want 3, 4 more houses. Eventually, yo, this house I'm in, I'm gonna be Airbnb this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a boss mindset, and it's something that you want to do, cuz. You just gotta take these steps. You got the right niggas in your corner now. What's up?
I
What we
could,
gonna do?
I could guarantee that because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never talked like this. Let alone I would never be in no group listening to nothing like this. And I'm just being honest. So all of this shit is a grasping step for me, and I'm gonna keep stepping.
Nah, that's what you gotta do, yo. That's
And
what you
that's just
gotta
me being real or whatever the case may be. Like I say, I run around and I lead the crowd. I don't follow, but at the end of the day, it's cool to follow too. And that's what I'm learning here. It's cool to follow too because you don't know, you got to learn too. Just as well as
do.
the
Hey,
people around you gonna learn. So I'm
hey,
trying to
check this
grow.
out. Hey, check this out. One thing I've learned is that there's nothing wrong with having mentors. You follow your mentors. The rich people got rich by following other rich people. You
Yes,
understand what
sir.
I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
so there's nothing wrong with following, bro. Because I'm looking at rich niggas and I'm studying their habits. I want to do what they do. I want to eat what this billionaire eats. I want to know when he work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bitch, I'm getting my ass up to work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Why? I don't know. But if it's working for that nigga, that shit can fucking work for me too. Because it ain't nothing different between me and that man. He got the same
Absolutely.
24 hours as I got. You feel me? So
Hmm.
that's that's my mentality, bro. Like, so like, yeah, ain't there's definitely nothing wrong with following. I'm following a bunch of niggas right now, to be honest. Shit. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit
Two.
out, gang. Trying to figure it out, yo.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I ain't educated on. I don't know everything in the world. I know a lot, but it's still so much more that niggas gotta learn. And in order to learn, shit, you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only
Absolutely.
way. Yeah, hell yeah.
that's a fact.
Hey, look, I'm gonna
So
lead a group with something, man. I just want y'all to think about these 5 things and write these shits down when y'all get a chance. But think about it, say it out loud to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror, say these things. I want y'all to say buy, rehab, refinance, rent, and repeat. That's it. Buy, rehab, refinance, rent, and repeat. Because this is the type of shit that we're really about to be on, that we've been on, but y'all really about to be on. And if you continue to put those things in your head, continually say this shit to yourself, yo, that manifestation is gonna become your reality. And that's just how this gonna work.
yes, sir. He's not lying to you.
Sir.
What
No, I'm
he's telling
here.
you, all go. So the let me. So I got to do Pierre, Big Brody. Pierre, you over there? Hey, my man. So
Yes, sir.
the my man. So I'm gonna repeat what you said because I know this is a little nerve wracking and exciting at the same time. So when we say things, it's hard to say it clearly. So I'm gonna go over what you did to say your wins clearer because it's a part of this. We teach each other how to speak. Not trying to be disrespectful. We brothers, and we gotta go into these rooms ready to talk to any race of people, any level of people. And so when I called Mr. Pierre, I needed him to do a contract, 2 contracts. One of them we had to get right. The second contract is on $1 million property, 42 units. He actually are taking care of the entire property now as far as the exteriors, as far as the safety. We're pulling the permits. We're going in and doing all the work as far as transferring that property to me. And so I'm buying that property, but I cannot buy that property unless he did the work that he did. He took care of the city. He took care of the municipalities. Man went hand. And so this is what we do here. We come to these meetings and we about to adjourn, but we come to these meetings and this is what it looks like. We say who we are. We write that down. Who are you? And this is everybody write this shit down if you get it, if you've been to know. Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you stand against? And why do you do the shit that you do? Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you stand against? And why do you do the shit that you do? Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you stand against? And why you do the shit that you do? That is your purpose. Need purpose.
What's up, Junior?
Right? So long story. What's up, big sis? So long story short, as men, it's okay to go through hard times. It's not okay to go through it alone. Reach out to somebody in this group if you need help mentally. Reach out to somebody in this group if you need help financially. And everybody ain't just gonna just give you no money. But we damn sure have a way for somebody to get some money. And so, you know what I'm saying? We may put you on a job. We may introduce you to somebody. We may give you a plan to get some money, but that's how that works. Help involves action. Help does not involve giving.
No.
And so that is the adjournment of this meeting. Before we go, Greg, I need your goal for next week. Deron, I need your goal for next week.
My goal for next week is to get at least 2 or 3 tasks and get them knocked out the box and make sure every customer is satisfied and happy.
2 or 3, which one is it? Got to be direct.
I'll take 3. I like a challenge.
Man, so 3 contracts.
Yes, sir.
And what's the last one, King?
Say it one more time.
What's the last one, King?
I said to take 3 contracts and get them complete and make sure the customer is happy and satisfied.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Complete and happy. That is 2 different things. Because complete and happy are 2 different things.
Yes, I need it. Like, how long you're trying
All
to
right. So that's perfect. Big Deron, Big Brookins, what we got for you, pimp?
To get my business account situated with one of my 2 banks and lose some more blubber.
You say this one.
You know? We also take workouts for goals too, baby. And we also give each other a workout goal if we sometimes, that's a sometimesy thing, but you know, just as brothers, like, okay, who's gonna do 100 push-ups before the next 2 weeks? The accountability is 2-week thing, not an every week thing. It's a 2-week thing. So you got 2 weeks to get this done. Not 1 week. You got 2 weeks to get this done. And so business account, and workout. What's your workout goals? How many days type shit? How many days of the week?
Next week, I'm gonna try to make it for 2, starting from either Sunday morning or Monday morning.
I'll take it. I'm proud of you because you've been consistent too. A lot from nothing. That's consistency from nothing. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. It's little steps, not big steps. My man. Pretty Ricky over there getting dressed in the goddamn. I'm finna get you. I'm finna get you. No, I'm finna get you. Just shot 3 romance singles in this motherfucker. Nigga, you got a whole album coming. Then you go across your head like Michael Jackson in this motherfucker. Bald already. Stay away from my bitches, okay? Because you bald, you got the whole thing going on. Nigga, they got dressed. You know this going on the internet. 55-year-old women right now have a heart attack because of you. Fucking around. The name you did it. You're on my goddamn screen getting dressed in this mother. I'm finna get you. Goddamn pretty motherfucker. Your hair shining in the light and shit. Looking like Black Jesus. Let people go in this motherfucker. Listen, I'm off you. I'm off you. I'm off you.
That's about
You get dressed in
man.
this.
Man.
You gonna get these jokes. You get dressed in this motherfucker stream again. Shit, me. Pretty house though. The house look beautiful. But goddamn, yeah, man. It's called Black Rain. It's the new album. You know what I'm saying? Everybody caught that shit stores. Available at Walmart. Gangsta shit. But
Yo, man, I gotta go get me one, man.
shit, me. No, look, man. All right, so okay, so we got that. We got Greg's, we got Pierre's, we got Big Bro Rios. I'm gonna get Reggie's. Reggie's moving right now. Chef Max moving, so he good. I'm gonna get him, and we got everybody else. So yeah, everybody, I appreciate y'all. This is going to be the beginning of your season. I know we've been on here for a while, so this is the time where it gets noisy, and this is what happens. But I appreciate y'all for being here. We need to be here every Wednesday at 8. If we can't dedicate ourselves to a time where we meet for the most important information that we're going to get and build with the most important people outside of our families, which is our second family, this is our chosen family, then we can't do shit. If we can't dedicate that, we can't do shit. Not especially on the phone, which means don't plan nothing at Wednesday at 8. Period. If you got to deal with the kids, we all got kids, so that's okay. But we have to be, bring the kid with you. Shit. We ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? I mean, be careful though, we do be smoking and cursing. But it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a grown man thing, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the information, you know what I'm saying, overshadows the bigotry. But long story short, the beginning of your future starts with what? It's right here. Your processes. What are your processes? Tasks, leads, delegation, KPIs. Tasks, leads, delegation, KPIs. Automate that shit. Start automating everything you do. Run everything as a real business. Start noticing and studying everybody. Black people, white people. One thing we don't do is study white people, but they've been studying us since they found us. Study everybody. And then make sure that you have the same exact quality of business as them, the best ones. I don't care if it's Indian, black, Spanish, whatever. Best quality of your business gives you the best quality of your pockets and your bank account. Your tasks, automate them. Your leads, figure out where they're coming from. Platforms, referrals, Google, emails, data, cold calling, and of course, the last but not least is I don't know what that is, but it's on the video and it's recorded. I wrote it down, but I can't read it. So long story short, the that's what it is. Government. That's what it stands for. Government. Yeah. So the last but not least is government. Government contracts are free to bid on consistently. SAM.gov. SAM.gov. SAM.gov is where you sign up to register and can get contracts for government contracts. Also, your local city is the best place to go. For y'all, Philadelphia sends contracts out. They send me between 1 to 5 in the email every week consistently. So and it's a 5 with an M. So yeah. So long story short, and at the end of that, knowing your tasks, knowing your processes, which is your task, lead, delegation, and KPIs. KPIs are key performing indicators, which is the shit that's working for you. Where did your customers come from? How many did you get? How much did you spend? Where are they spending it from? Where are most of these customers coming from? Where are those leads coming from? How much did we get for the year? How much did we get for the month? So that's going to tell you what to do and where to do it and why. Other than that, flipping a property. You flip one property, the average is 60 to 100K per flip. A flip should take you 2 to 3 months. Why? Because that's our standard. They tell you 6 months to a year. That's stupid. We all do construction. That doesn't make sense. Now, that brings me to my next point. We recruiting. I'm shutting the group down. I said once we get to 7, I'm shutting the group down. Everybody else got to come out their pocket because what we sharing here is worth. Anyway, long story short, it's $100 for any new person to join per month. They can pay for the year. They can pay monthly, but it's $100. So we all good. Everybody here, we make money together. We don't have to pay. We make money together. It's the shit we do. That would be dumb as hell. I'm just gonna give it back to you. So long story short, the people that will be coming in, we don't know. We're not going to know all of them. Some of them are going to be people that we know that we're telling, yeah, you need to get in this group. But they don't know what we know. And that's why they're here. I'm not charging them $100 because I need a fucking $100. I would genuinely hope y'all know that. I'm charging them $100 because they need to put the effort in. What y'all do is y'all put effort in. For me personally. And so that's paid for residually. They need to put effort in. And they $100 took them time to get. And they ain't wasting that time. So they gonna come here and be serious. You understand? Now, ain't no subscription, this, that, that. No, you put your $100 in monthly, second and third. We're gonna use that money to invest. Period. So everybody let at least 2 to 3 people know what's going on and share the website. It's $100 for them to join. Let them know the meeting's at 8 o'clock. We're getting busy, but we're slowly going to build our military, our kingdom, our empire, our dynasty. And while I'm doing this, I hope y'all paying attention subconsciously to everything I'm doing so you can replicate it, because this is the blueprint. All right. I'm out of smoke, man. Love y'all, man. Sam, getting out of here, man.
You too, big guy.
My man.
All right, bros.
Peace.
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 Deuces.